So of course the T, 1 and 2 and 3. Notice little bit of anticist plus curving. Up 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 6 and 7, and 8 and 9. Now I'm going to put that on, especially if I have it on there, because it's here. So once you start adding certain features, you really need to be a little bit careful with how you add them along the rest of it. So middle, 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8 and 9. Of course, 10 and 11. So I've done that on the H rather than the K. So let's look at the K that's actually there. So we have 1 and 2, 3, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, and 10. So this is one of the D shapes that we looked at earlier on. And this K is a double K. So it's 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Bring this down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So you see how, even though this is not inside of the nib width, it is a nib width high. So be conscious of those spaces and that spacing. Now, of course, we could really sort of think, okay, do we want it to be more impressive? We could start up here. So you can make the letters bigger. They could sort of extend upward. And I'll talk about that a little bit later, because actually maybe I'll show you right now. Because these letters can be made bigger, you could 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So I'm making a cadel using that size, that height. So because these Gutenberg letters, because these are from the Gutenberg Bible, because they're so angular, they really blend with Textualis. They take the Textualis majuscules and they blend with Cadels much more easily. There's a whole course on Cadels, so I'm not going to go through them here. There's a huge course on them and a massive handout, which will really do your head in. In fact, it's actually because of the Cadels course that I decided to teach the Textualis course, because I was like, oh, maybe I should have gone here first. And the Cadels really work quite nicely here. The only problem is, whereas the majuscules in Textualis are 6 nib widths higher, they're 6 nib widths, the minuscules are 4. Sometimes when you're working with Cadels, if your majuscule base for the Cadel, which is normally Fraktur or Batard, is 6 or 6, the Cadel would go up to 16 or 21 nib widths, because you need the space to do all that fiddling around with it.